stuff. I'm not supposed to. I'm trying to be dropping fat. But I saw a Lego video today. And let me just start by saying I saw a Lego video today regarding from Iran to Mexico. And let me just start something right off the bat so I can get my politics out of the way. I don't like your fucking president. Any president. I agree with the fact that Michelle Obama's probably a dude. And that Barack Obama's probably gay. I'm not going to judge them for their sexuality. They can do whatever they want with their private parts. None of my business. I'm going to go with the fact that, Donald Trump turns the White House front lawn into a carnival zone, lacking dignity, lacking respect for the government and stuff like that. And basically Dana White and Joe Rogan can show up to the inauguration. Journalists are correspondent dinner, and now they're barbecuing on the front lawn, but Sean Strickland can't go there. But then I watch the United States, because Israel's got the United States by the balls, because they're all a bunch of PDFs, and they've got them on film doing things that they should be in prison forever, doing stuff to kids. They go and they blow up 200 little schoolgirls with Tomahawk missiles, stacking it right on top of it. And I'm well aware of the fact that the United States government is arresting people for talking shit about it right now, which is ironic. In my case, it's kind of karma, because for a long time I kind of actually was looking into wanting to become Stasi or going over to Russia and becoming that type of thing. It takes me a while to pull my own head out of my own ass, but I did, and I'm glad I did. I'm never going to fucking apologize for anything I have to say, because usually it's coming from a good place, because I have a good heart. Iran didn't attack us, but you went over there and you murdered hundreds of little schoolgirls. You got Pete Hegseth talking about committing war crimes. He's going to be fucking fired for it shortly. You got a politician that I hate, I think it's Ted Lieu in California, from my home state, sitting there talking about all the war crime stuff. And that's Jag. That's a lawyer. He knows what he's talking about. But the thing that I find disgusting is that we can turn the White House lawn into a carnival event with UFC, completely inappropriate for the status of what that office is supposed to represent on a worldwide level, on a worldwide stage. Completely removing respect and dignity from that office. But then you have the World Cup, something that everybody is supposed to take part in. Not unlike the Olympics. In fact, arguably bigger than the Olympics. Every single country in the world is represented in that thing. And you have Israel forcing the United States to go over and kill babies at the Manab school, or kill little school children in the Manab school. You have the United States revoking the Iranian sportsmen's, or the Iranian team's visa applications. Mexico is a great enough country that they will accept them and let them stay there, so the Iranian team or selection can fly back and forth on game day. I don't care if I don't get a single view on my video. I don't care if anyone fucking agrees with me. Israel, I'll fucking say it, I'm not going to call it our greatest ally. It's not my fucking greatest ally. And I don't give a shit if you think I'm anti-Semitic. I don't owe some other fucking tribe allegiance before my own, and I'm Christian. Don't give a fuck what you have to say about it, if you're going to be that way. It's disgusting that we invaded and bombed Iran. The entire global economy is suffering as a result, because Iran is now, rightfully so, controlling or restricting the flow of oil. That was fucking brilliant. And in addition to that, you have Israel attacking Iran. Of course they want fucking nuclear weapons, just like Israel has. I'm not going to be apologetic about people being able to stick up for themselves. Principles don't bend for any of us, man. If they want to come over and arrest me fucking today for fucking speaking my mind in what's supposed to be a free country, they can go right ahead. I will never shirk that responsibility to sit there and say and do the right thing. Murdering fucking kids is wrong. And you know, I didn't really figure it out until I thought, what would cause me, Dave Frank, to reject my own God's commandments? And you know, killing little schoolgirls was way up on the top of that list, man. Israel's been over killing Gazan babies and families in their apartments going on years now, and it's cost me most of my conservative friends, which is unfortunate because I'm basically conservative. So now, nobody really talks to me except for my wife and a couple of my friends, because I said that Israel shouldn't be over murdering Gazan families in their apartments at night as they sleep. And then when you look at pictures of Gaza now, the entire thing's been raised by bulldozers. I don't give a fuck if everyone wants to say, hey, that's anti-Semitic. Oh, he's still a skinhead, not a skinhead. I don't give a shit. Right's right, wrong's wrong. And when you're killing people and visiting violence on people that aren't doing anything other than sleeping in their fucking apartments, and I won't miss me with the Hamas shit. That was their fucking political selection. And not only that, they can't even go down the same streets that other people can do in places that have been settled that Israel's not even supposed to be in to begin with. Not to mention, the Palestinians and Lebanese are actually Semites too. We can go there. So I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm don't be a piece of shit, murderous scumbag Semitic. How about that? You know? The fact that the Iranian team has to be lodged in Mexico is fucking disgusting. I believe most politicians are scumbag. I believe in getting up super early. My wife is right here. How often do I sleep? Do I sleep very little and wake up super early and work a lot?
Most of the time, except when you are sick, which is really weird.
But am I a good husband?
Yeah, babe.
So I try to do things the fucking right way. We've been together a long time too. How many years have we been together now?
This year we're going to have 10 years being married.
10 years married.
We started dating in 2011.
We started dating in 2011. So I tried to do the right thing in everything that I do. It's not just some YouTube act. I don't want any of your fucking money. You know, talked to Vince Vargas today. That was cool. He mentioned doing a podcast together. I'll do a little video on that later today. But, you know, I just found out that we can't even allow the Iranian selection in the country. Even though the two birds, one government, two wings, one government has allowed people to flood this country forever, but you can't let a sports team during the World Cup, while you're hosting it, I might add, into the country. You know, man. And then there's all kinds of other things too, you know, that we could go into. I was watching Valhalla and VFT earlier today. He's got some good stuff on there too. Enough out of me for right now, guys. I hope I haven't broken up or whatever, but cheers, man. I hope that you guys rethink your position on who and what you support and whether or not you're vocal about it, man, because I'm going to be. I don't give a shit what it costs me. Cheers. Enough out of me, man.